Hello guys, welcome to the fifth question set of the DBMS question series. Today our question is this. The board of directors of New Vision Academy has decided to computerize the information of all the teachers in the educational institution. The software is being developed by Tharaka Software Solution. Assume that you are working as a senior software engineer in this company and your team are responsible for creating the database of the software. Create the database according to the instruction given to you as follows. Okay, this is our first question. In the first question, they ask create a database called New Vision Academy to store teachers' data. So in my HeidiSQL, I have created a new database as New Vision Academy. In the previous videos, we have discussed how to create a database and how to create tables in that database. So here we have created our database here. So our second question is, this software has a table called teacher to store teachers' data. Follow the instructions given to create it. Okay, as same as the previous questions, they have given the table data. From the data given, we have to create our table here. In here, you can see there are 6 columns: teacher register number, first name, last name, gender, contact number and email, and they have given the data type as vacha for the whole columns, and they have given a specific length for each column. So in my database, I have created this teacher table here. As you can see, simply you have to click in the database and create new table. Then you will get this table. In here, I have changed the name into teacher. Then I have add these columns. As you can see, teacher register number is the primary key of my table. In here, you can see first name, last name, gender, contact number and email. Then I have insert the data type as vacha for all the columns, and I have insert a specific length for each column in here. Okay. So our third question is, enter the data shown in the table below in the database you have set up above. Do not use graphical method when entering data here. All data must be entered from the query statements. That means graphical method means when you are entering data to a table, you can simply just click here and you can enter the details here. Likewise, this is called graphical method. But what is they have asked to enter the details from the query statement. That means in here, likewise, we have to enter the details using the query. In here, we have to insert the data to the table. Therefore, we have to use the insert query. Okay, now I am going to write an insert query. I am going to add the information. Therefore, I am going to use the insert query here. Insert into. Next, we have to write the table name. Our table name will be teacher. Then next, we have to enter the column names that we want to add the details. Here in the table teacher, here are my table columns. Now I am going to add the columns to my query statement. Okay, now I have entered the column details. Next I am going to enter the values. In here, when entering values, we have to enter the values according to the columns we have entered. Here our first column is teacher register number. Therefore we have to first add the value of the teacher register number, then the first name, then the last name, then the gender, then the contact number, and finally email. So here I am going to add the values. Here I am going to open the brackets. Then here you have they have given the details here. Here our register number will be this. So I am going to copy the register number here. Then using commas I have to divide the values according to the columns. This is our first name. So this is our last name. Then this is our gender. Then our contact name, contact number. Then finally email. Since we have already entered these queries, we have to delete these queries. So this is the next query. When you entering a query, you have to entering values. We have to enter the values inside a columns. So I have to enter the columns commas here. Each value should be between 2 commas. Since I have already entered these 2 queries, I have to delete it. Then here you can see this blue colored arrow here. Then you have to click this. Here you will get a error as data too long for column contact number. In here, when we creating the table, in the contact number we have given a length of 10 for our contact number. In my query value, here you can see that there are about 11 characters in my contact number, so I have to delete that one. Okay, now my query is executed. So then let's check our table. In here, as you can see, this is the value, this is the data that I entered in the query section. Here you can see the teacher register number, first name, last name, gender, contact number, and email. Likewise, if you need to add many more data to the table, you have to write this query to insert any data to the table. So this is the end of my video. Thank you.